All right. All right. Welcome to Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about that Celtics loss 115-103. That was a bad loss last night. Embarrassing. And hey, that was a bad one. The only one that showed up last night in this game was Jason Tatum. He was the only one that showed up. Everyone else played bad. Al Horford was bad. They all played bad last night. It was a bad game. What was going on with this Celtics team? What was going on? And I wanted to redo this one because I messed up the other one. So I'm redoing this podcast again. And what was going on last night with the Celtics? What was going on? Why? Why were they turning that ball over? Why were they playing bad? Philly was shooting threes. Like Embiid was having a night. Why? Why Celtics? What was going on last night? Drop into some comments. We're going to talk for like a little while about the Celtics. Now they're down 3-2 with their backs against the walls, facing elimination. And do you guys have faith if they're going to win tomorrow night? I still say yes. They can still win. They got to show up. They got to play all four quarters. They cannot show up when they want to show up. They got to play all four quarters. Jason Tatum. It starts with Tatum. He got to show up. He got to play all four quarters. And he cannot show up when he wants to show up. Like, if he wants to be a top NBA player, like MVP, like Embiid and all them, he got to play like that. He cannot play bad. He cannot take nights off. Like, what was he doing in the past few games? Shows up when he wants to show up? No. You got to play all four quarters, Tatum. You got to play all four quarters. You got to. You cannot show up when you want to show up. That's not how an MVP player plays like. They play like they want it. They're hungry. Well, if he's hungry, he got to play like it. And look, didn't this team learn from last year, losing to the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals in Game 6? I guess not. They did not learn. They did not learn. This team could be choke artists. We've seen this description. It's like they're falling into the Bruins' footsteps. And boy, they were last night with the turnovers. The only one that showed up was Jason Tatum. Everyone else was bad. Everyone else was bad. And this team is Tatum's team. Like I've been saying in the past few podcasts, this is Tatum's team. Tatum's team. And it starts with him. He got to show up, like I said, in all four quarters. Cannot take nights off. Cannot take any nights off. Cannot say, I'm going to show up when I want to show up in the game. No. You got to show up in all four quarters. You got to prove yourself. This is your team, Tatum, and it starts with him, and he got to keep playing the way he was playing at the beginning of the year. Maybe it seems like this team peaked too early, too, on top of that. And I'm sorry if I'm going in on the Celtics. I'm a diehard Celtics fan, but boy, they frustrated me last night. They frustrated me. And everyone else should be frustrated, sick to their stomach, embarrassed. Like, you cannot blame the coach. You cannot blame Joe Mazzulla. Some people are blaming him because he doesn't know how to manage his timeouts. Yes, I got that. He doesn't know how to manage his timeouts like people say. All right. But you cannot pick on him with this game. You got to leave him alone. This game was on the players. On the players. And the only one that showed up was Jason Tatum. Like I said, I'll keep going. Jason Tatum. I'll keep calling him out. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum showed up. And once again, this is his team. But he cannot show up when he wants to show up. He got to show up in all 4 quarters. He got to play like an MVP type player. He got to play like an MVP type player. If you want to be like Embiid, you want to be hungry for a championship, you got to play like an MVP player. If he wants to succeed in his legacy, he got to play like an MVP top player. Yes, I'll keep saying that. He got to. He got to. He got to. He got to. Yes, he's young, but he got to learn now why he's young. And he cannot choke. Look at the Golden State Warriors. They won the championship at that age because they matured. Steph Curry is an elite player. Steph Curry is an MVP player. If Jason Tatum wants to be like Steph Curry and Embiid and all those players, he got to start playing like that. He cannot take nights off. He cannot say, I'm going to show up when I want to show up. No, show up. Show up. Tomorrow night, show up. Take over the series. You did it last year in an elimination game in Game 6 in Milwaukee, and he can do it again tomorrow night. He's capable of going off, dropping 30, 40, 50 points, 60 points. He did it last year in an elimination game, and he could do it again. It starts with Tatum. It starts with Tatum. Drop in the comments. I'll answer. And yes, everyone's complaining about the officials too, because they want Scott Foster to ref this game tomorrow night. Is he going to ref? Is Tony Brothers going to ref? I don't know. To be continued with the referees too. Who's going to ref this game? Huh? You guys want Scott Foster. I was looking at that on Twitter last night. Scott Foster. He's going to come save the series. Scott Foster. He's going to be the series saver. Scott Foster. I'm calling him out too. Drop into some comments, guys. We got to talk about the Celtics. Like, enough's enough. Enough's enough. Like, right now, tomorrow night, they're facing elimination. They're facing elimination. And can they do it? Can they jump to the next level? Because they should have learned their lesson from last year, getting knocked out in 6 by the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. And look what Jaylen Brown said in articles, said in interviews. And look what Tatum said in articles and interviews. They had a rough summer. They couldn't sleep. They were sick to their stomach. That's what they said. That's what they said in articles. Well, they got to play like they want the championship. They got to play like they're hungry. And it starts with Tatum. And let Jaylen Brown take over. Let those two do their thing and let them take over. Let's go Celtics. Got to wake up. Got to tie the series. Got to win this in 7. I have faith. Yes, sorry if I was negative last night on my podcast page on Facebook. I was mad, frustrated like all you guys. But hey, we all got to stick together. We're green teamers, and the Celtics need us. Let's go Celtics. Let's go. Who's ever going to the game tomorrow, please invade Philly and start a Let's Go Celtics chant. Let's get on Tatum. Get him going. Let's go. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I'm going to end this podcast, too. Bye-bye.